to Barre with Mary. We have an express full body bar class today. So we're gonna work you head to toe and we're gonna do it at pretty rapid fire pace. You're gonna wanna set up light weights. I have 2-pounders here. If you don't have weights, no big deal. Go ahead and go grab a couple water bottles and fill them up. Or you can grab a couple cans of beans. Those are also a really perfect size. I want you to take your weights and I want you to put them on either side of the right side of your mat. They're out of your way for now. Stay facing that right side. Take your hands back behind your head. Find your feet in parallel here. And take a moment and just really press your head back into your hands, opening up to the front of the throat. Take a big inhale, and as you do that, you're going to hinge your torso forward until you feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. As you exhale, drive down through the heels and stand all the way up. Do that again. Inhale, hinge it forward. Spine is long, rib cage is hugging in. Exhale, drive through the heels. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, I want you to hold that hinge forward. I want you to shift your weight back into your heels. And then from there, really drive the hips back as you bend the knees and come into your squat. Extend the arms long up overhead. Take a big breath here. Exhale, drive through the heels, stand. Take it, squat. And stand, let's go, it's down. And lift. Now, as you squat, first think about pulling the hips back, more so than driving the knees forward. And then really use your exhale to wrap your rib cage in. You have 4. You're gonna hold it low. You're there in 2. Now I want you to hold this one low, hands to prayer, lift left heel, right heel, go. Left heel, right heel. Lifting the heels, staying low in the hips, staying low in the shoulders. And then really long through the spine. You have 8, 7, sides of the waist, wrapping in, go 4, 3, 2, lift your left heel, hold it, left knee lifts, you twist. Left foot lower, stay with the left, go twist. Lower, take it, twist. Thumbs are staying in the center of your chest, and you're rotating from the rib cage. So the waist is twisting rather than the pelvis twisting. You have 4, 3, yes, 2. Now I want you to hold this one low, lift that left heel. Step the left foot back, and then quarter turn, face me. Find this wide turnout position. Externally rotate. Take a moment, rock side to side. If you want to take a twist here, dropping one shoulder, and the other you can. Catch your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inner thighs are pressing open. One more big breath in. As you exhale, once your quarter turn to your left, find your squat position. Right knee lifts, you twist. Right foot lowers, let's go, it's twist, squat, twist, squat. Driving through that standing left foot, squeezing the outer left glute, and then really feeling this twist happening, not because your hips are opening, but because the sides of your waist, your obliques, are rotating your torso. Yes, you have 4 more, go, 4, 3, 2, hold this one down one more time. Lift, right heel, left heel, let's go, right, left. Ankle bones are squeezing in. Thigh bones are pressing out. Knees are nice and stable. 8, 7, 6, right foot steps back. In 3, 2, step that right foot back. One more time, quarter turn, wide turnout position. Sway the hips side to side. Again, catch your breath, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to rotate your feet and your legs, I should say, to parallel and forward fold up and over both legs. Let your chin drop to your chest. Let your shoulders be heavy and maybe sway the upper body side to side. Big inhale. Exhale, walk yourself over to the right and find your high plank. Spreading your fingers really wide here. Squeeze the thumbs in towards center as you take a big inhale. As you exhale, hug the front low ribs in and up towards the ceiling, really feeling the fire build through the abdominal wall. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, left leg lower. Switch, right leg lift. Right leg lower, let's go, take it left and right. March it left and right, keep going. Now, if this variation is too much, keep both feet down. If that's still too much for you, drop to your knees, okay? I want you to focus here wherever you are on keeping your hips as stable as possible. So we're not lifting the hip as we march the leg. Go 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2. Hips high, down dog, inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath, inhale. As you exhale, roll through the spine, come back to that high plank. Take your hands forward about 6 inches. Elbows squeeze in, you lower 4, 3, 2, forearm plank, walk the feet wide. Now take the thumbs together to touch. Take that weight into your left hand, yes. Please know the knees are here for you anytime. Extend the left arm back behind you without lifting that left hip. Let's go, it's the left arm, little up, little up, little up, beautiful. So it's really tempting in this really challenging position to open your pelvis to the left. Drop the left hip down. Feel the obliques fire and lift here. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, quarter turn, left arm high, side plank. Yes, hips go a little down, little up, little down, little up. You're pushing down through the right forearm. Softening the right shoulder away from your ear. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold this one up. Squeeze that left elbow down. Press that left arm up, yes. Go squeeze it down. And press it up, 2 more. Go squeeze it down. And press it up, the last one. You take it, squeeze it down. You press it up, inhale. Forearm plank, exhale. Switch the weight to the right hand. Left forearm, press it down to the mat. Feet step wide. Extend that right arm back behind you. Little lift, let's go, little up, straight right arm. Right hip, stay square to your mat. Now notice if you're opening the pelvis towards the right. Keep the abdominals strong and find your breath. You're here for 8, 7. Could you get the right arm straighter? You're here for 4, 3, 2. Quarter turn, right arm high to the sky. Side plank, hips go a little down, little up, little down, little up. Right hip is stacked over the left. Press down through the left forearm and soften through your left shoulder. 4 more, let's go. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold the hips up. Inhale, right elbow squeezes down. Exhale, right arm presses up, yes. It's inhale, squeeze. And exhale, press. 2 more, let's go. It's inhale, squeeze. And exhale, press, last one. Inhale, forearm plank, set the weight down. You can walk the feet to hips distance. Push energy back to the heels as you lengthen forward to the crown of the head. Just hold here. 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Hips sink back. Forehead melts down into the mat. Find your big inhale and your big exhale. One more time. Fill up. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Walk yourself up and sweep your legs down in front of you, bringing your weights with you onto your back. Lay back, weights overhead. Once you get there, float the legs up to a tabletop position. Knees are over hips, toes are a little higher than the knees. Arms are extended and the weights are really softening the shoulders down into that. Beautiful. Take a big inhale and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left toes lower. Inhale, left toes lift, switch. Exhale, right toes. And inhale, lift, keep going. It's left toes tap. And left toes lift, switch. Now if you wanted a little bit more, the arms reach back. And in, switch. Arms reach back. Yes. Now I'm gonna encourage you here to close your eyes for a moment. And really notice what's happening in your rib cage as you reach your limbs away from you. So I encourage you to use your exhale and your inhale to wrap the ribs in every time you reach the limbs away from center. It's so tempting to lift the low back and to open the rib cage. But if you do that, you're losing the entire point of the exercise, which is stabilizing the core. 2 more, exhale. And inhale. Last one. Now I want you to hold that leg, though both legs at center, inhale. As you exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Feel the sits bones squeeze together, and feel the low belly pull down. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders, come back to the mat. Exhale, curl it up. 2 more, legs are not moving. I'm just finding a little deeper engagement for my rectus abdominis, the topmost layer of my abdominals. Yes. The last one, you're gonna hold this curl up. Beautiful. From here, which is send the left leg long, switch, right leg long. Yes, it's the left leg long. Now option, you take it, hammer curl, and reach it out. Yes, go hammer curl, and reach out. Now if that is a way too much coordination for you, you can absolutely nix the arms or nix the legs. If you have neck sensitivity, you can do this with your head down on the mat. 4 sets, go 4. Where's your breath? Take it 3. 2 more, back of the neck is long. Core is strong, last one. Now I want you to extend both legs out, inhale. Exhale, palms down to the mat, let's go. Little press, little press, little press, little press. If straight legs is too much, take them up overhead. If that is still too much, I want you to bend your knees here. Okay, you go where you feel most successful, not where you necessarily feel most challenged, where you feel most successful. Breathe, take it, inhale, and exhale. It's inhale, and exhale. You have 8, 7, keep going. You do have a hold to finish this quick core. 4, you're there in 3, you've got this. 2, last one, find stillness. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe you lower the legs. Maybe you squeeze the sits bones and curl higher as you rotate your palms and reach them overhead. You hold here 4. Yes, you're here for 3. You're here for 2. Hug the knees into the chest. Let your head rest back on the mat. Now, I want you to, as gracefully as possible, or not, shimmy yourself over so you can put your feet onto a wall. If you don't have a wall, you can totally use a chair for this. I'm gonna bring my feet up to the wall here. Knees are gonna be stacked directly over my hips. And I'm gonna take both weights into my left hand. Extend that left arm up to the ceiling. Drive your heels into your wall. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the glutes and float them just a few inches off the mat. It's inhale, tap. And exhale, squeeze and lift. It's inhale, tap. And exhale, squeeze. Now this first set is intentionally really slow to give you a minute to kind of find where you need to be. You might find you need to shimmy yourself a little farther away from the wall. I know that I did, to not get stuck. 2 more, lower down. Squeeze and lift to hover, last one. Now you're gonna squeeze and lift the glutes, you're gonna hold them there. Continue to drive your right heel into the wall. Float the left toes up over the hips, beautiful. And just go little up, and little up, and little squeeze, and little squeeze. So I'm no longer tapping my seat down to the mat or to the floor. I'm now keeping my seat hovering and really starting to isolate the work into my left glute. Right toes are off of the wall. Now my left arm is long here, and left arm is softening down to the socket. Beautiful. I feel like I may have told you the wrong leg to start this. If you are the opposite as me in terms of right and left, that's totally fine. Just make sure the weights are in the opposite arm as the leg that is off of the wall. Yeah, so you want the weights to be diagonal from your legs the leg that's floated off the wall. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Once you hold that up, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Beautiful. From here, inhale. As you exhale, both left arm and right leg open out to the side. You squeeze it in, yes. It's exhale and inhale. Now as you're doing this, your left glute is keeping you strong and stable against the wall. Yes. Open. And squeeze it in. Beautiful. Push your left heel into the wall. Soften through the face and soften through the shoulders. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Now you're gonna hold the end. Just take a little bend stretch with the left arm. Yes, you take it, squeeze and squeeze. You're driving your left heel into the wall. Beautiful. Left knee is stacked in line with your left ankle. The left hamstring is on fire. At least mine is. You're gonna keep this left arm straight in 4, in 3, in 2. Keep the left arm straight. Lift the seat, go little up, little up, little up, little up. Yes. Now notice if your right hip dropped down. Lift the right hip in line with the left. Soften the rib cage down and drive through that left heel. Go 16, 15. You have a hold. You're almost there. Go 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Push through the left heel. Squeeze the glutes. Lift the seat a little higher. Yes. Stay with me here. Bring your right foot to the wall. Switch the weights into the right hand. Adjust as you need. Both heels drive to the wall. Tap the seat down. Squeeze to lift. Tap the seat to the mat. And squeeze to lift. Now I'm guessing you're gonna feel a little imbalance here. That's totally fine. That's good. That's okay. My left hamstring is absolutely twitching with that work we just did. 2 more. Inhale down. And exhale, squeeze. Last one. I want you to hold that squeeze up. Right foot stays driving into the wall. Left foot hovers off of the wall. Beautiful, yes. Just lift the right seat, little up, little up, little up, little up. Drive your right heel into the wall. Find your right knee in line with the right heel. And then notice if the left hip dropped down as soon as you took the toes off of the wall. Yes. Keep them nice and square here. Now again, if you're on the opposite leg as me, just be sure that the weights are in the opposite arm of the foot that's off of the wall. I really hope I didn't mess you up too much. Yes, it's a little lift and little lift and little lift, pushing more through the heel on the right foot and really feeling the fire all the way up the back side of the right leg. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Extend left leg up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Take a big inhale. Exhale, arm and leg reach out. Inhale, pull them in. Now, if you want to go slower, feel free to go slower. If you want to take a bigger range of motion than what I'm taking, that's totally fine. Just be sure that you're not letting your hips open out toward that left leg. So keeping the hips squared up towards the ceiling, keeping the right heel driving into the wall, and really asking a lot of your right glute and of your core to stabilize you here. So use your breath in the way that feels most helpful to you. Notice if you're gripping in your shoulders and in your face. Yes, 2 more. You take it out. Squeeze it in. The last one, take it out. Squeeze it in. The right arm goes bend, stretch, and bend, reach, and bend, stretch, and bend, reach. Yes, go. It's squeeze, and reach, and reach. Strong and stable through the pelvis. Right side glutes, right side hamstrings are holding you in this really deep position. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Lift that right seat. Let's go. Little up, little up, little up, little up. Push through that right heel and maybe close your eyes at 16, 12, 8. You have a hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the right arm longer. Squeeze through the right glutes. Lift the right seat just 1 inch higher. Hold it. 4. Hold it. 3. Hold it. 2. Tap the seat. Set the weights to the side as you hug your knees in and gently rock from side to side. Inhale. As you exhale, find your favorite way up to standing, bringing your weights with you. I told you we were gonna be at rapid fire pace today. You're gonna take your left foot onto your mat here, and I want you to take your right foot into the wall behind you. Now, you're gonna need to adjust yourself a little bit. So you may need to take this left foot a little farther forward, I know that I do. Once you have found the alignment that lets you drop down into a lunge here, join me. So you're gonna pull the left hip bone back. You're gonna press that back right hip forward. Now from here, I want you to hinge your torso forward over that front left leg. Extend the arms out in front of you, one weight in either hand. Go, sweep the arms back, and sweep the arms forward. It's squeeze it back, and reach it forward. 2 more, squeeze it back, and reach it forward. Now I want you to hold that tricep extension back behind you, a little lift, little up, little up, little up. Yes, driving back through that left heel. Excuse me, driving down to that left heel, driving back through the right heel into the wall. Pull your left hip bone back and double check that your left knee is stacked over your left ankle. Yes, your arms lift. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it. Hips go a little down, little drop, little drop. Now I want you to drive that right heel back into the wall. I want you to drive your left heel down into the mat, and then you're hinging forward so your shoulders are stacked over that front left knee. You have 8 more, let's go. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it. Inhale. Exhale to lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hips lower. Now squeeze the arms in, go a little squeeze, a little squeeze, a little squeeze, a little squeeze. Yes, it's squeeze. Like you're trying to clap your hands together behind your back. Go in and in and in. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot off the wall. Bring to the mat. Left foot steps back. Press it into the wall here. Press down to the right heel. Left hip draws forward. Palms rotate down towards the floor and arms sweep forward, forward. Sweep back and back, yes. Right heel drives down into the mat. Left heel drives back into the wall behind you. Torso is still hinging forward over that front right knee. Last one, inhale forward. Hold that sweep back, lift the arms, go a little lift, little lift, little lift. This time palms are facing the floor and pinky fingers are squeezing in, getting some deep tricep work while we continue to work the thighs, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the glutes. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3. Arms stay where they are. The hips go a little down, little drop, little drop, little drop. Pull your right hip back. Drive back to the left heel and press your left hip bone forward. Rib cage is hugging in. Spine is nice and long. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Rotate the palms up to the ceiling. Rotate the palms down to the floor. It's a rotate up and a rotate down. Yes. Arms are longer and they're lifted higher than your hips. A rotate up and a rotate down. 2 more. It's a rotate up and a rotate down. I want you to rotate the palms up and I want you to hold it there. Just lift the arms. 8, 7, 6. Hips go lower. 4, 3, 2. Step left foot forward. Walk yourself back so your back is up against your wall. Slide down. I'm right here with my plant, don't worry about me. Into that chair position. Now heels together and toes a few inches apart. So you create this diamond shape in your legs. I want you to sink your hips down in line with your knees. And then you're finding this slight external rotation. Extend the arms out. Flip the palms, let's go. Bicep goes in and reach. Take it in and back. Neutral spine. So the back of the head is pressing back to the wall behind you. Shoulders are soft with the collarbones nice and wide. The ribs are wrapping in and softening down. And you're not lifting and scooping the tailbone, rather the pubic bone, I should say. You're not scooping the pubic bone. You're finding length through the low back with the sits bones pointing directly down towards the floor. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold it halfway. Just press the arms, go. A little press, little press, little press. Now notice if you're rolling your shoulders forward, draw them back, and sink the hips lower. I'm hoping you feel a lot of heat building in your quadriceps and in your arms. Told you this was a quick one. This is your final exercise. You have 8, 7. You have one more variation in this position. 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold the arms where they are. Lift the heels up. Lower them down. Woo! It's the lift the heels up. I am shaking. Lift the heels. And lower. Yes. Go lift. You have 4 more. You can do this. Squeeze the weights. Feel your biceps fire. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Up. And down. I want you to lift the heels and I want you to hold it. Squeeze the heels together. And just breathe. 8. Sink the hips down. 7. Squeeze the weights. Squeeze your biceps. Yes, you're here for 4. Get lower. Squeeze the heels. 3. You're here for 2. Drop the heels. Stand all the way up. And find a forward fold. Letting your weights fall off to the side, out of your way. You can sway the upper body or bend one knee and then the other. Really notice if you're holding your neck here and just shake it out. Let go of all that tension in the back of the neck. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. Gently soften the knees as you crawl yourself forward onto all 4s. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze, open up the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Keep going like that at your pace, using your breath, allowing your heart rate to start to come down, allowing that twitching to subside. When you feel ready, meet me back in a neutral spine, and then gently slide the right leg forward and extend the left leg back behind you, coming into a pigeon position. Now, if pigeon is a no-go for you, go ahead and take a figure 4 stretch instead. Inhale, lift the heart. Maybe you stay right here as you exhale, or maybe you walk it forward, folding over that front right leg, pulling the right hip back, and letting the left hip soften forward. Take a moment and just find these big, filling, deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, really let it go. Join me for 2 more that sound just like that. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, you can sigh. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Gently walk yourself back up to all 4s. Find yourself sliding your left leg forward, the left ankle coming to the right wrist, and walking the right toes back. Now you can inhale, stay right where you are if that feels good, or if you have that extra mobility today and you want to fold forward, by all means do that. The left hip is pulling back as the right hip is gently folding forward here. And you can let your chin drop to your chest, or you can even fold yourself all the way down to the mat if that flexibility is there for you. Trying to find softness in the face and in the neck and shoulders. Let's take those 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more time, big breath in, inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself back up to your hands, find all 4s one more time. Keeping your hips stacked over your knees, walk the hands forward, letting your forehead come to melt into the mat in this puppy dog pose. Hips are high, heart is melting down. And just breathe here, really opening up through the whole front side of the body and through the mid-spine, the thoracic spine. Big inhale. And exhale. Toes together. Gently walk yourself back, opening the knees as wide as it feels good for a child's pose. Bring the palms together to touch and fold the arms in half so the thumbs come to the base of the skull, giving you a little tricep stretch here. You can walk the elbow tips forward as you reach the hips back and really open up through the back side of the arms. Let's take 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Release the arms. Roll yourself up to your favorite seated position and join me for a big inhale, sweeping the arms up. And a big exhale, letting it go. Whew. That was like a tornado hit me. I hope that felt great. I hope that you feel successful and strong. And I hope that if you enjoyed this class, you will consider subscribing to the channel. I will post a new workout here, a new bar class every Monday. Awesome work today. I'll see you again soon.